Myra Gulch, you miserable soul. This little dog is all that girl has left.
If you don't give me the dog, I will come back here with the sheriff and my lawyer.
And you better bring a warrant as well.
Nobody is taking Toto.
Dorothy!
Go ahead and run for all the good it will do you.
Dorothy!
With a wild dog. She'll be back. And so will I.
Toto. What are we gonna do? Everywhere we go, we cause trouble. Uncle Henry and Aunt Jen, they lose the farm because of it's Miss Gulch. That terrible Miss Gulch. Why is she so mean? You'd think with all that land and money she could find an ounce of kindness somewhere. But I suppose it's the one thing she hasn't got. I thought this was her home, Toto, but now they could lose the farm. Where are we gonna go? There isn't any place for us. Why are there so many songs about rainbows and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. Over the rainbow.
I'm a friend!
Who are you?
Why, my dear, I'm Professor Francisca Marvel, prestidigitator and preternatural prognosticator to the crowned heads of Europe and the sultans of the East.
And what are you doing in Kansas?
Oh, I thought this was Nebraska.
That's at least a dozen miles to the north.
Well, I know Toto already. What's your name, Kansas girl?
Dorothy again.
Lovely to meet you, Dorothy. But say, what are you and Toto doing out with the storm coming?
Well, we're...
Wait, let me guess. You're running away from home, away from trouble, to see other lands, big cities?
You read my mind.
It's what I'm paid to do. Tell people what they already know.
Oh, please, Professor. Can we go with you to see the sultans in the East and stuff?
Well, yes,
Toto, that's not polite.
Oh, he's perfectly welcome. One dog to another. Now, let's see. Where were we? You wanted to go home, yes?
No, I wanted to go along with you.
Oh, I don't think...
Nobody cares about me at home. They wouldn't even miss me.
That's not
No,
true.
honestly. The first year I lived with them, Auntie Em, she would shriek and hold her heart whenever she heard me laughing. All I do is cause them trouble. And lose the farm because of me and Toto.
I don't think that's how it is.
Really? Can we please just go along with you?
Well, I never do anything without consulting my crystal first. Here, I'll show you. It's right over here. Right here. Here it is. Now this is the same genuine, magic, authentic crystal used by the priests of Isis in the days of the pharaohs of Egypt, in which Cleopatra first saw the approach of Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, and so on and so on.
How did you get it?
It's a boring story. Now, let me gaze into the crystal. I see fields of corn and a small house.
That's our farm.
Yes, there's a woman name is, Emily.
That's them. How did you know?
Magic crystal ball.
Right. What's she doing?
Why, she's crying.
Oh.
She misses someone. Me? It's someone she loves very much. Someone she's taking care of in sickness.
I had the measles last summer. She stayed right by my side every minute. I almost died.
That's right.
What's she doing now?
Well, she's going into a little bedroom.
Is it Poppy's?
Poppy's on the wallpaper. Oh, my. She's putting her hand over her heart. She's dropping down on the bed.
No.
That's all. Crystal's gone dark.
Oh, you don't suppose she could really be sick, do you? Oh, I gotta get home right away.
What's this? I thought you were coming with me.
Oh, no, I really do have to get home. Come on, Twirl. What are we gonna do? If we go back home, they could send you to the sheriff, but if we don't, then Dem may... She may die. We'll figure it out one thing at a time. We'll leave you in the storm cellar for now, but we better hurry. Goodbye, Professor Marvel. Thank you.
Bye. Oh, better get under cover, Francis. Storm's a-comin'. A whopper, to speak the vernacular of the peasantry. Poor little kid. I hope she gets home okay.
Dorothy! Dorothy!
Come! In the cellar, storm's coming.
Henry, I can't find Dorothy. She's somewhere out in the storm. Dorothy! Dorothy! Dorothy!
Auntie Anne? Oh, no. Toto in the house. Toto, get into the bed, hurry! No, because I'm not. How would you know? Well, I want to take a nap. You can't sleep when you're dreaming. I've tried.
To the land of the Munchkins. We are so grateful to you for killing the... Which one was this one?
The East.
The Wicked Witch of the East, and setting the munchkins free from bondage.
Me? Oh, no, I hadn't killed anyone.
Well, you're housed, you dear, and that's the same thing. See?
What are we gonna do?
Well, there's nothing to do.
Where is she?
Oh, well, she was the Wicked Witch of the East. She enslaved the munchkins for years, forcing them to do their labors. But now they are free and grateful to you. Why, they're the people who live here in the East. Mr. Mayor.
Munchkin Land.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Mayor. Are you a munchkin?
Oh, no. But I am their friend. I live in the land of the North, and when they saw that the Wicked Witch was dead, they sent a swift messenger to me, and I came at once. I am Jellia Jam. Oh, dear. Jellia Jam Toddy Poo, the good witch of the North.
Gracious, are you a real witch? Is that really your name?
Ah, yes, indeed. I am a good witch, and the people love me. However, I am not as powerful as the Wicked Witch of the East was. Otherwise, I would have set the munchkins free long ago.
I thought all witches were wicked.
No. That is a mistake. You see, here in the land of Oz, there are 4, well now, 3 witches. 2, the one that is in the north and the south, are the good witches. I know this to be true, because I am a wicked witch, and that means only one wicked witch, the Wicked Witch.
Madame told me that all the witches were dead years and years ago.
Who is an Aunt M?
She's my aunt who lives in Kansas, where I came from.
Oh, I do not know of this Kansas. I have never heard of this country before. Tell me, is it civilized or uncivilized?
Very civilized. Civilized? They were gonna use their laws to kill me. You did bite the skull. Well, she kicked me, and she smelled like pastrami.
Well, that accounts for it. In civilized countries, there are no witches or wizards or sorcerers or magicians. But thankfully, here in the land of Oz, we are quite uncivilized. Therefore, we have witches and wizards and whatnot amongst us.
Well, who are the wizards?
Well, there's really only one. Oz the Great. He is more powerful than all of us put together. He lives in the city of Emerald. Oh, what's that? Oh, she was so old and wicked, she quickly dried up in the sun. Oh, her ruby slippers are yours.
Shouldn't those be disinfected? Fit perfect. I mean, they spray bowling shoes before they give them to you, right?
There's a powerful charm connected to those shoes.
No, am I cursed? I told you they needed to be cleansed.
No, my dear, they were not made by the Wicked Witch of the East. There's no evil in them. They were made by a powerful sorceress named Galette, who lived long ago. You will be perfectly safe in them, and they will get you to where you need to go.
Where I need to go is home to my aunt and uncle in Kansas. I'm sure they're worried about me by now. Could you help?
In the east, not far from here, there's a vast desert that none have lived across.
And it is the same in the south where the wildlings live, for I have been there and seen it.
I am told that it is the same in the west, where the Winkies live. But it is ruled by the Wicked Witch of the West, who will surely make you her slave if you pass that way.
Well, I live in the land of the north at the edge of the same great desert that surrounds the land of Oz. Oh, dear. I'm afraid you'll have to stay here with us, my dear.
Oh, it's nice. Hey, Dorothy, it's okay. These people don't know everything. We'll find a way to get you home, I promise. But even if we can't, hey, at least I can talk here. Something, right?
Let Dorothy go to the city of Oz.
Are you Dorothy, my dear?
Yes, I'm Toto. Dorothy's my human. Nice to meet you, Jelly Jam.
Charm.
You both must go to the city of Oz. Perhaps Oz can help you.
Where's the city?
Well, it's exactly in the center of the country ruled by Oz, the wizard I told you.
You should go with us.
No, I'm sorry, I cannot do that. But I can use all of my magical charms to keep you from
Hey, no!
Oh, no, it's okay.
You are a very good guardian, Toto, but no one dare injure a person who's been given a charm by the good witch of the north. I want her to be safe as well.
Why you said she was dead?
That was her sister, the Wicked Witch of the East. This is the Wicked Witch of the West. She's worse than the other one.
Who killed my sister? Who killed the witch of the East? Was it you? Answer me!
Oh, leave her alone.
You stay out of this. I am here for vengeance. So, it was you. Wasn't it?
I didn't.
You killed her! Didn't you?
Hear me out, okay? I swear it was just an accident. I didn't mean to.
Didn't mean to. It was just an accident. My pretty. I cause accidents too. And this is how I do it.
Aren't you forgetting the ruby slippers?
Yes, the ruby slippers. Give them back to me, or I'll...
There they are, and there they'll stay.
Those are nice on you.
Thanks.
Give me back the ruby slippers. I'm the only one who knows how to use them. They're of no use to me. Give them back to me. Give them back.
Keep tight inside of her. She doesn't dare enter you while you're there.
I told you to stay out of this chatty room, or I'll fix you as well.
Rubbish, my darling. You know you have no powers here. Shoo-shoo with you and be gone before somebody drops a house on you, too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. As for you, my fine lady, it is true. I cannot attend to you here and now, as I'd like. But just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you one. Little dog, too.
Never thought of myself as a little dog.
It's all right, it's all right. You can come out now. She's gone. Oh, really? That ghastly one, the smell of sulfur, and too many beans for dinner. Well, my dear, I'm afraid you've made a rather bad enemy of the Wicked Witch of the West. The sooner you stay out of ours, the safer you'll sleep at night. The Munchkins will see you safely to the border of Munchkinland. But keep in mind, stay in those shoes, lest the Wicked Witch harms you. Never take them off.
How do I start for the city?
It is always best to start at the beginning. We will choose which one. Let us see. The yellow brick road. When you get to ours, tell him your story. Do not be afraid of him, and I'm sure he will help you.
But what happened?
Just follow the yellow brick road, darling.
People come and go so quickly here. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
I don't know. I prefer to ease on down the road myself.
Okay, those Munchkin people were really nice, but they all smelled like cake. I wanted to taste one.
Bad, Toto.
Wait, I didn't do it. She didn't deserve it like that Gulch lady. She tasted like sardines and onions, though.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the... Well, now which way do we go?
That way is very nice.
Who said that?
Scarecrow did.
Don't be silly, Toto. Scarecrows don't talk.
I thought we had already established that the rules for who can and cannot talk are a little more loosey-goosey in these parts. You have a point.
You must be a very clever girl to have a dog that's cleverer than you.
Why, you can talk, can't you?
Oh,
Are Are you doing that on purpose, or can't you make up your mind?
Oh, that's just the trouble. I can't make up my mind. I haven't got a brain, only straw.
How can you talk if you haven't got a brain? How can you know that he hasn't got a brain? I'm sorry, I've never met a talking scarecrow before, so I think I'm managing pretty well. Please, go on. She is a good dog, but she can be quite rude to strangers.
I don't know why I can talk, but some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
I guess you're right. Well, we haven't met properly, have we?
Why no?
How do you do?
How do you do?
Very well, thank you. This is my dog, Toto. How do you do?
Oh, not very well at all, thank you. You see, it's quite tedious being stuck up on a pole all day long.
Oh, that must be terribly uncomfortable. Ooh, I'll say. Can't you get down?
Down? Why no, I'm impaled.
Let's help you.
Oh, that's very kind of you, very kind.
I don't quite see.
Well, I'm not smart about things, but if you'll just lift.
Well, how we go down and then up.
Oh!
Wait, oh, sorry.
Here comes some of me.
Does that hurt you?
Oh, no. I just pick it up and stuff it back in again.
That's really weird. Yeah.
Mine! Good to be free!
Careful.
Who are you?
I'm Dorothy Gale from Kansas.
I don't know where that's from.
The middle of nowhere. It's where we live. I want to get back there so badly that I'm going all the way to the LZ to see the Wizard of Oz.
You're going to see a wizard? Do you think if I come with you, the wizard can give me some brains?
I couldn't say, but if you didn't, you'd be no worse off than you are now.
That's true.
But maybe you better not. I've got a witch after me, and I wouldn't want you to get in trouble.
Witch? I'm not afraid of no witch. I'm not afraid of anything. Except the lighted match.
I'm not blaming for that one.
But I face a whole box full of them at the chance of getting some brains. Won't you take me with you? I won't try to manage anything because I can't think.
Of course we will.
Hooray! To Oz?
To Oz? Well, actually, I'm hungry and thirsty and tired. So am I now that you mention it.
What's hungry, thirsty, and tired?
Well, we need to eat something, drink something, and sleep.
How inconvenient.
Well, I've never thought of it that way.
Well, you have brains, so it must be worth it all for that.
Eating is quite lovely, actually.
When I was up on the pole, I saw a cabin over yonder by the stream.
Oh yeah, look. You can say something.
Oil can what?
Oil can? Oil can. Oh, here. Where do you want to be oiled first?
My mouth!
Oh, he said his mouth.
Here. And other side. Okay.
My? My goodness, I can speak again! Oil my arms and please oil my elbows.
Does that hurt you?
Oh, no. No, not at all. It feels, it feels wonderful. Oh.
You never get like this.
Oh, well, about a year ago, I was chopping down that tree over there, minding my own business, when all of a sudden it started to rain, and I rusted solid. No, I was sure it would. I was sure it'd be that way forever and always if you hadn't come along. Why, you have certainly saved my life. Thank you. Thank you. Why are you here?
We're on our way to the City of Emeralds to see the Wizard of Oz to get them some brains.
Well, do you suppose that the wizard and the City of Emerald could give me a heart?
I don't see why not. If you could give Scarecrow a brain, why not a heart for you?
You said City of Emeralds, and that is a long and dangerous journey. Plus, hey, It might rain on the way.
But you've just been saying how much you wanted a heart.
And I'll keep the oil can handy. There is safety in numbers, and we've got an axe.
Well, suppose that the wizard would give me a heart when I got there.
Oh, but he will. He must. We've come so far already.
Oh.
Just forgotten about you today. I haven't forgotten about you. Helping a little lady along. My, what a fine gentleman. Leave her alone! I'll stuff a mattress. You, I'll turn you to a beehive. And as for you, my little toy, I wish you luck with the Wizard of Oz and a happy journey back to
I'm not afraid of her. I'll see you get back to the Emerald City now, whether I get a brain or not. Stuff a mattress with me, but.
And I will see that you get to the City of Emeralds and to Oz whether I get a heart or not. Beehive? Bah! You know, I'd like to see her make a beehive out of me. It would be difficult, and it would be excruciatingly long. And you hear buzzing going, oh, 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 you. I'm fine.
Oh, boy, did any of them bite you?
No, I believe they tried to sting me, but they bent their stingers.
I don't know what I'd do if a little swarm kept... Oh.
I got you, don't worry. There. I killed it. I killed that poor little honeybee. Oh.
How about poor little Toto, an anaphylactic shock by the side of the yellow brick road?
It is just a man without a heart who could do such a thing like that. Kill the poor.
Don't cry there. As a matter of fact, it was just a little old drone bee, and would have died anyways.
Yes?
You put it out of its misery?
Oh. Okay then.
I don't think you two ought to come with me if you might get hurt.
Oh, you don't think we're going to let her get away with stuffing and bees, do you?
No, sir.
No, sir.
You're the best friends anybody ever had. You don't know what I mean. They're our best friends. I feel like I've known you forever.
Oh, I don't see how. I was only born the day before yesterday.
Yes, and I've been rusting over there for the longest time.
Well, I suppose it doesn't matter anymore. We know each other now, don't we?
That's right, we do.
We do.
To Oz?
Oh, to Oz?
Huzzah!
Oh, right. So, how,
Just this way.
This way?
Follow the yellow brick road.
Well, that's what this is for. Right. So, this way.
Wow. I think it just keeps going.
Yeah.
I don't like these woods. They're dark and kind of creepy.
I don't know much, but I think it's going to get lighter, darker, before it gets lighter.
Do you need any wild animals?
Well, we might.
Animals that eat straw?
Some. But mostly lions and tigers and bears.
Lions?
And tigers?
And bears.
And rats? And bees? Lions? And tigers?
And bears.
Spiders and bees!
Oh my.
Lions and tigers
And bears.
and snakes and bees! Lions and tigers and bears and Sasquatch and bees!
We're tigers and bears!
What kind of animal is that?
Oh, it's a huge one.
Protect you!
Stand and deliver, interlopers, trespassers. How dare you? I am the king of the forest and I demand satisfaction.
Here. Lion, let us alone.
How about you then, you shimmering junkyard? Come on then, you lopsided bag of hay.
Now that's getting personal, Lion.
Yeah, you should teach him a lesson.
Why don't you teach him a lesson?
Well, now I hardly know him. That would be rude.
Enough! I have this. He's just a big cat.
Ha ha! A challenger! At last. Well, come on then, you mangy mutt!
Mangy mutt! Let me at this overgrown feline!
Ow! Ow!
Shame on you!
Ow! What'd you go and do that for? I didn't swipe him!
No, but you tried to. It's bad enough when you go around picking on straw men, but when you pick on poor little dogs. Excuse me.
Yeah, but you didn't have to hit me so hard. Oh, is my paw bleeding?
Well, of course not. What a fuss you're making. When you go around picking on things weaker than you are, why, you're nothing but a great big coward.
Oh, you're right. I am a coward. I have no courage at all. I even scare myself. Look at me. I haven't slept in weeks.
If you, try counting sheep.
Their eyes, they're terrifying.
I so could have taken this guy.
Do you think the wizard would give him some courage?
Well, I don't see why not. Why don't you come with us to the Wizard of Oz and ask him for some courage?
You want me to come with you? After how I acted?
Why wouldn't I?
Gee, that's awfully nice, actually. Truthfully, my life has been simply unbearable.
As long as we both know who's in charge, this will work out fine. Besides, even Axe Guy looks scary.
What?
Oh, well, don't worry. I will gladly let you guys go first.
To us.
And this yellow brick road we keep following.
Keep going on the yellow brick road.
How long has this been here?
This whole time.
Ah, so, you won't take warning, eh? All the worse for you, then. I'll take care of you now, instead of later. Oh, when I gain the ruby slippers, my powers will be the greatest in all of Oz. And now, my beauties, something a little poison in it. Yes, poison, but pleasing to the eye, and soothing to the smell. Poppies, 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 poppies!
Whoa.
There's the Emerald City. Oh, at last, it's beautiful, isn't it? Just like I knew it would be. Oh, he really must be a wonderful wizard to live in a city like that.
What are we waiting for?
Nothing. Let's run.
Come on. Oh, boy.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you can see it from here. It's beautiful. Oh.
What's happening? I can't run anymore.
Oh, no, we're almost.
I'm so sleepy.
Give us your hands and we'll pull you along.
Please, I just have to rest for a minute. Toto, just 14 more hours.
You know, sleep actually does sound good right now. I haven't slept in weeks.
You can't sleep now. We're nearly there. Oh, hey, Dorothy.
Lion! Toto! What are we going to do?
Call away. She won't hear any of you ever again. There's nothing you can do about it either. Oh, soon enough, I will simply be able to take the ruby slippers myself. Oh, this works very smoothly. Very
It's the Wicked Witch. Oh, what do we... Oh. Help!
No use screaming at a time like this. No one can hear you. Help, 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 help. It's snowing. No, it isn't snowing. It couldn't be. It is snowing. Oh, maybe that'll help. Oh, it does help. Dorothy, you're waking up.
Unusual weather we're having, isn't it?
Oh, he's busted again. Quick, give me the oil tip.
A hot water bottle would be nice.
I've been crying. What have you been?
Curse it! Curse it! Somebody always helps that girl. Shoes or no shoes, I am still great enough to conquer her. Woe to those who even try to stop me.
Come on. Look, the Emerald City is closer and prettier than ever. Come on.
To the Emerald City, as fast as lightning.
Excuse me. Is this the line to get into Oz?
Aye, but it isn't.
That makes no sense.
What do you mean?
Well, it is the line to the Gate of Oz, but the gate is closed.
Okay, why is it closed?
Well, they don't want the Winkies inside.
Why don't they want the Winkies? Are you the Winkies?
Aye, we're the Winkies. This is Willie Wee.
Wonderful to meet you.
I'm Wendy Willis, and this is my wife, Wilma.
Welcome to the line. Where are you from? Why, Winkies are perfectly polite. Why wouldn't they want you in Oz?
Well, we Winkies are refugees from the West, where a most wicked witch has seized power.
Oh.
She has enslaved the Winkies and forces them to work in her mines.
We escaped and fled here to Oz, but they won't let us in.
They've closed the city because they're afraid of the witch. They fear that if they let us in, she will come here too.
The witch is after us as well.
What's the witch after you, dear?
Well,
She killed the witch's sister and has her fabulous magic shoes.
I didn't kill her.
Well, she thinks you did, and that's all that matters.
Oh my, I can't believe my eyes. It's the ruby slippers.
It is. Well, bust my buttons. Why didn't you say that in the first place? You had the ruby slippers.
Yes.
Where did you get that mark on before?
Well, that's where Jelly and Jam Patty Poo blessed me.
I think you should come in.
Only if all of them can come with me.
Fine, get in here. Yes!
All right. Let's go, come on.
I've been cities before.
Well, it's grand. It'll be grand, that's for sure. Look at this hallway. Whoa.
So, you're certain the Wicked Witch of the East is dead?
Yes.
Oh, that's terrific news. Who are you?
Well, I'm Dorothy Gale from Kansas.
Where's Kansas?
Guys? What is that?
Witch! She's following us here!
What's that she's running in the sky?
Surrender Dorothy or die!
The wizard will explain it.
Okay, to the wizard!
To the wizard!
Stop! Everyone needs to calm down. The wizard has matters well in hand.
Oh.
Do you want to just go home? Just
What?
go on.
Excuse me. We'd like to see the wizard right away, all four of us. All five of us.
I'm going to be honest with you. No one has actually seen the wizard in quite some time, and the people who have seen him can't agree on what he looks like, just that he is terrifying.
Maybe we don't have to see the wizard after all?
I will go on ahead and introduce you. Come in when you hear the bell.
Thank you.
You know what, guys? Actually, I've been doing some thinking, and well, I just remembered I don't know the different protocol between the wizard and the king, and I wouldn't want to cause an international incident, so I'm just gonna step out of this one.
What's the matter?
He's just scared, that's all.
Pretty cat! Don't you know that the wizard's going to get you some courage?
I'd be too afraid to ask him.
Oh.
Come on.
Ah! What was that?
Well, we'll soon see the wizard. Oh,
It's fine, it's fine.
I am the great and powerful Oz. I will say.
Oh, would you look at that? Tell me what, I want to go home.
Oz, the great and powerful. Who are you?
if you please. I'm Dorothy. The small and meek. We've come down.
Silence!
Oh, jeepers creepers.
The great and powerful Oz knows. Come, 10 men, approchez-moi.
Hello.
Do you understand how absurd your desire for a heart is?
Yes, sir. No. Yes, Your Honor. You see, we were just walking down this yellow brick.
Quiet!
Yes, your wizardness.
Scarecrow!
Yes, Your Honor. I mean, Your Excellency. I mean, Your Wizardness.
Can you possibly appreciate how ridiculous it is to ask for a grain?
I don't know.
Lion!
Well, you ought to be ashamed of yourself frightening him like that. When he came to you for help.
Silence! Whippet! The Yet Oz has every intention of granting your requests.
Wait, what did he say?
But first, you must prove yourselves worthy by performing a very small task. Bring me the broomstick of the witch of the west.
Hello, Tin Man again. Yes, you see, if we do that, well, we are just going to have to, kill her.
What?
Bring me a broomstick, and I'll grant your requests. Now go!
But what if she kills us first?
I said go!
Alright, fine. No, we can't just gonna go.
So, Tin Man, you say you saw a terrible beast?
I did.
And you, Scarecrow?
I saw a beautiful woman.
That's what I saw. I saw a giant ball of fire.
That would have frightened me.
Well, the beast that you described to me was terrifying.
He was just a big floating head.
So he wasn't a gigantic villain.
All right, we are on enemy territory starting now.
Were those wolves?
Mm-hmm.
I hear crows.
What?
Most upon them. Soon I will be able to. Well, Tim Woodsman and his axe. Quite the formidable force against the wolves. Suppose. No! Gruesomely so. Cannot say I expected that. The gentle Tin Woodsman. I must say. No matter. Here come the crows to peck out their eyes. Why is the Scarecrow having them all laid down? The Scarecrow is... Whoa! The crows are all dead! All 40 of them! But the bees girl, dog, and a lion. Oh, and the stupid bees are trying to sting the Tin Woodsman. Bring me my golden wishing cap. Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, yes, Nick.
Don't speak. I am soliloquizing. Golden wishing cap allows a person to command the flying monkeys 3 times. The first time I used it, I became the queen of all of your people. Wait, the second time I used it, I drove the great forces of Oz forever from the west. And now I will use it to clean the ruby slippers. Heidi, 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 hi! Hody, 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 ho! Zizzy, zazzy, zick!
You called us for the 3rd and last time. What is your command?
There is a girl wearing ruby slippers, walking around my domain. Kill her and bring the ruby slippers to me.
Command shall be obeyed.
Those are some really weird birds.
I still can't believe you killed all those crows.
No, apparently it's time to believe in flying monkeys.
Say what now?
Flying what?
That doesn't. That.
We dare not hurt this little girl. She wears the mark of the good witch on her. And for all the power of evil, this is greater. All we can do is carry her back to the castle of the wicked witch and leave her there.
What?
Hey!
What happened to you?
They tore my legs off and they threw them over there. Then they tore my arms off and they threw them over there.
Oh, yeah, no, that's you all over.
Well, this is horrifying.
Don't just stand there and do something. Find Dorothy.
So, right, just pull in the middle, and just make a neat pile, just nice and neat, there you go, that's fine. You're doing a great job, and we're just going to put that right on top, and we have a scarecrow. Nope, I wish I were better at puzzles. This is bad. This is bad.
Oh, poor Dorothy! We may never see her again!
Who do you suppose they were? And where did they take her? Oh, we've got to find her!
Now, shh! Don't fret. All right, we will figure something out.
A fine time to go to pieces at a time like this!
What?
Hey, question, would this be your left leg or your right leg?
Oh, dear, dear!
We'll figure it out, it's fine. Let's just gather it all, okay? We'll take it in the... Just take it. Yep, go on. It's gonna be fun. We got this.
You listen to me, you weird green witch. If you hurt Dorothy, I will end you. Let her go!
What a nice little doll. And you, my dear, what an unexpected pleasure. How kind it is of you to visit me in my loneliness.
We have obeyed you as far as we are able. The little girl we dare not harm, nor her little dog. Very well. Your power over our band has now ended, and you will never see us again.
Please, just give her back to me.
All in good time, my pretty. All in good time.
Please, just give me back my dog.
Certainly. Certainly. Soon as you give me back my ruby slipper.
Don't do it, Dorothy. The Good Witch of the North told me not to.
Very well. Throw that much into the well and drown him.
Consider doing it, Dorothy. Oh, here, just take your stupid slippers.
Oh, that's a good little girl. I just knew you'd see reason. No! Why won't these blasted things come off?
I didn't do it. Can I please just have my dog?
No! Fool that I am! I should have remembered! Those shoes will never come off! So long as you're alive, the blasted charm that Tatty Poo gave you protects you!
Well, what are you going to do about it?
What do you think I'm going to do? That's not what's troubling me. It's the how to do it. These things must be done delicately. I cannot risk the ruby slippers. You understand. Now, there is a spell that will tie your life to the sands of hourglass. That will do the trick.
Run, Sora, run!
Catch him, you fool!
I will come back for you! He got away!
More than you will do. Track you and track your dog. You have been more trouble to me than you are worth. But it'll all soon be over. Do you see that? That is all the time you have left to live. And it isn't long, my pretty. It isn't long. I cannot wait forever to get my shoes.
All right, this is the best we can do without any pins.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Well, now how are we supposed to do that, huh? We don't even know where she is, and it's gonna take a very long time. Oh, look, there's Toto. Where did you come from?
Dorothy. Witch.
Yeah.
Hourglass.
Okay.
Akiba.
You know where Dorothy is.
Please show us.
Follow me.
Let's go. Come on.
Oh, that's where I escaped from.
The witch's castle. Dorothy's in that awful place.
Oh, no. Oh. I hate to think of Dorothy. Okay. In a place like this.
Don't cry. We don't have the oil can. And you've been squeaking enough as it is.
It's fine. Why do those Winkies have spears?
Those are the witch's Winkies.
Oh, I have a plan how to get past them.
Okay, all right.
I'm frightened. I'm frightened. Auntie Em, are you in there? I'm frightened. Please, please, please.
Dorothy! Dorothy, where are you? It's me! It's Auntie Em. We're trying to find you. Where are you?
Auntie Em, they call it Oz. Auntie Em, I don't know what's happening. There's this witch. She left me in her castle, and she wants to kill me, Auntie Em. I'm so scared. I don't know where to run.
Auntie Em! Auntie Em! Leave my gazing crystal alone! Haven't you learned yet how dangerous it is to touch things that don't belong to you?
We have to get in there. We don't have much time.
Toto, I have a plan.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, that wasn't my plan, but something happened anyway. idea how that happened. Come on, I have another plan.
Oh no!
Technically, this wasn't your plan.
Where do we go now?
I had one.
Follow me.
Follow Toto's nose.
All right, come on.
This way.
I'm coming. My legs don't work as well as they used to.
Come on, boy.
This is getting really tiresome.
That's where Dorothy is. Is that you? It's me. It's Dorothy. Please hurry down. The class is almost empty.
We'll get you out!
Oh, quick, Tina. Tap down the door with your axe.
What?
Wait, no. That will hurt the wood's feelings.
It's an inanimate object. It doesn't have feelings. Kind of like you.
Okay then, move. Dorothy, stand back.
Okay.
All right. One part.
I told you I'd bring help.
Dorothy.
I knew you'd get back in time.
Did they hurt you?
Hurry, we haven't got much time.
Right,
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Oh, hi there!
On the way. Let's go.
You disrupted my spell. Looks like we'll just have to try again. Thought you'd be a little foxy, didn't you? Well, I'm gonna start in on right here, right now, one after the other. And the last to go was the first three go before her. Range, you little dog. How's about a little fire skit, You frozen brat! Look what you've done! Oh, I'm melting. I'm melting. Who would have thought that a nice little girl like you could destroy my beautiful wickedness? Oh, look out! I'm going! Ah!
That's it?
A bucket of water.
I mean, could she have been any more careless? Leaving a bucket of water lying around like that?
She's dead. You've killed her.
Well, I mean, they were on fire. Oh, and besides, being splashed with water isn't usually fatal.
Hail to Dorothy! The Wicked Witch is dead!
Hail! Hail to Dorothy! The Wicked Witch is dead! Hail! Hail to Dorothy! The Wicked Witch is dead! Hail! Hail to Dorothy! The Wicked Witch is dead!
You mean you're all happy about it?
Oh, very happy. Now she won't be able to hit us with her broom.
That's right, may we have it?
Oh, please, take it with you.
How are we to get back? The road's far off.
Are you sure you have to leave? She killed our royal family. She destroyed our country. We have so much to rebuild.
I really do have to go. Else I may never get back home to Kansas. I wish I could stay.
Can any of you help?
Unfortunately, we must also be leaving. We need to help Dorothy, but I will not forget any of you.
You should have this too.
It's
beautiful.
It's the witch's golden wishing cap. She used it to command the flying monkeys to do evil for her.
Well, I don't wish to command flying monkeys to do evil.
The monkeys are not evil, but they can be forced to do evil things by the wearer of the cap. You can command them 3 times. they could carry you to Oz.
How does it work?
The witch would read the charm on the inside.
I see. Okay. Hidey, 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 hi. Hody, 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 ho.
I'm sorry.
Heedy, 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 he.
I am the queen of the winged monkeys.
Oh.
Who has the golden cap?
I'm Dorothy Gale.
And what is your command?
Why do you have to obey the charm of the golden mission cap?
It's a long story. Would you like to hear it?
Nice.
Well, once we were a free people, living happily in the great forest and flying from tree to tree without calling anyone master. That was many years ago, long before Oz came out of the clouds to rule the land. There lived then, way in the north, a beautiful princess who was also a powerful sorceress.
It's a trap!
Her name was Galet, and she used her magic for good. She lived in a palace built of great blocks of ruby. Everyone loved Galet, but she found no man she could love.
Why is that?
Because all the men were much too stupid and ugly to mate with one so beautiful and wise. She did finally find a man, however. His name, Quaylala.
Seriously? Quaylala?
Yes, and he was very handsome and manly and wise beyond his years.
Oh, seems likely. Tell me.
So she took him back to her ruby palace and she used her magic to make him as good and strong and, well, lovely as any woman could wish. Galet loved him dearly, and she hastened to prepare everything for the wedding.
Oh, what's a wedding?
Oh, well, that is when two beings love each other so much and they promise to be with each other forever and ever.
Now, my grandfather was at that time king of the winged monkeys, and the old fellow loved a good joke better than a good dinner.
Oh, I just found out what dinner was yesterday.
Yes. Do you know what jokes are yet?
No.
Okay.
On the day of the wedding, my grandfather was out flying with his band, and they saw Quaylala walking beside the river. He was dressed in his rich clothes, of pink silk and purple velvet, and my grandfather ordered his band to swoop down, seize him up, and drop him in the middle of the river.
They drowned him? What kind of a joke is that? That could be a joke?
No, not usually.
He didn't drown. He laughed and swam out of the water.
Okay, well, he laughed, so then it's a joke.
No, but if he drowned, it wouldn't be.
Right.
What's drowning?
Please don't drown us.
His clothes were ruined, and Galet was very angry. So she had the winged monkeys lined up beside her, and she said that their wings should be tied, and they should be treated as they had treated Quaylala and dropped in the river. My grandfather pleaded hard with her because he knew if the monkeys' wings were tied, they would all drown. Quaylala put in a kind word as well. So, Galet finally spared them on the condition that ever after, the winged monkeys would do 3 times the bidding of the owner of the golden wishing cap. And that is how it happened.
I'm so sorry I misjudged you!
So, you called her a good witch?
Certainly. She spared us.
She was going to murder all of you because your grandfather got her pretty boy wet and ruined his clothes. She has enslaved your people in perpetuity for a joke where no one got hurt. How is that good?
She gave the cap to Quaylala, and he commanded we keep out of her sight. We were happy to do it, and it was all we were ever commanded to do, until the wicked witch got her hands on the golden cap. She made us enslave the Winkies and chase Oz out of the West. She made us attack you. Now you have the golden cap. And I ask you, Dorothy Gale, what is your command?
Please fly us to the city of Emeralds. We've lost our way.
This we can do.
Oh, let's go. Come on. No.
to the city gate.
Thank you.
Are we on the ground? I love the ground! Sweet, solid, reliable ground.
Oh, are you back? Do you not see us?
Went to the Wicked Witch of the West.
We did.
And she let you out again?
She couldn't stop us, for we melted her.
Well, that's terrific news. Who melted her?
Oh, it was Dorothy.
I will take you straight to see the wizard. You know what? Wait here.
Thank you. I hope it will be well.
He should want to see us right away.
Well, we have the broom.
And you killed the witch.
There's no reason to make us wait.
You have slept?
Oh, yes.
When you were rested in the woods?
No, I was awake the whole entire time. No, I haven't slept in, a very long time.
When?
Look, hi, I can take it with one hand behind my back.
So I was born the son of a woodsman.
Was he made of tin?
No.
Then how did you come to be?
Oh, well, I grew up to be a woodchopper like my father, and... to be a woodchopper like my father, and there was this beautiful munchkin girl who I loved with all my heart, and she promised to marry me as soon as I could make enough money to build a better house for us both. Now, unfortunately, she lived with her wicked aunt. She was so wicked, and she did not want the Munchkin maiden to get married, for she was lazy. She wanted the girl to do all of her cooking and her housework.
No, what did the old woman do?
Well, she went to the Wicked Witch of the East, and she gave her 2 sheep and a cow to prevent the marriage. Yes. So, the Wicked Witch cursed my axe, and slipped and cut off my leg. But luckily, this tinsmith was nearby, made me a new one. Out of tin.
How extraordinary!
No, but this just angered the witch. You see, she was hired to prevent a wedding. But I was still chopping wood and making money. So, the witch came and cursed my axe again, and I cut off my other leg.
No.
And then went one arm, and then the other.
But you had them replaced with tin.
Right. Oh, you see, I was worried when I cut my head off.
Oh, that makes sense.
Well, my first thought was, well, this is the end of me. But luckily, a tinsmith was nearby, made me a new head out of tin.
How fantastic!
I know. I was worried after that when I cut my torso in 2.
But your trusty friend the tinsmith had your back all right.
Oh, back and front. Yeah. Unfortunately, then I was hollow. I didn't have a heart. So the love between the Munchkin maiden and I was...
not the same.
Well, you could say that. Now, I suppose the Munchkin girl is still living with her aunt. Oh, waiting for me. But I loved my body and the way that it shone in the sun, and it didn't matter if this axe slipped because it couldn't hurt me. The only thing that I feared was rusting solid. And I had my oil can, you see, I just got caught in a brainstorm, and I was rusted that way up until you, Dorothy, and Toto found me. I guess if the wizard can get me a heart, I could go back to the Munchkin girl.
I would still rather have a brain. I wouldn't know what to do with a heart.
Yeah.
Dorothy!
Oh.
What happens time to see the wizard?
Oz, we'll see you now.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, no.
Walk this way.
Well, now we're getting somewhere. Here we go again. I'm sorry. What? Okay.
I am Oz, the great and terrible. Why have you come back?
If you please, sir, we've done what you asked us. We brought you the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West.
C'est pas vrai. Is the Wicked Witch really destroyed?
Yes. I melted her with a bucket of water. So, we'd like you to keep your promise, if you please, sir.
So then, I'll have to give the matter a little thought. Go away and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, but I want to go home now.
Yes, you have had plenty of time already.
Yeah! Not arouse the wrath of the great and powerful Oz. I said come back tomorrow.
If you're really great and powerful, you keep your promise.
Uh-huh.
You dare presume to criticize the great and powerful Oz? Be grateful that I am giving you orders tomorrow instead of 20 years from now. The great Oz has spoken!
Hey, guys!
Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. He...
I said, who are you?
I am the great and powerful Wizard of Oz. Yes, yeah.
I don't believe you.
No, I'm afraid it's true. There is no other wizard but me.
Humbug.
Yeah! Yes? Oui? Certainement. I am a humbug.
You are a very bad man.
No, mon petit chouchou, I am a very good man. I am just a very bad wizard. Oh my. I come from France.
I've heard of France. I'm from Kansas.
I have heard of Kansas. It is closer to France than to us, certainement.
I am a balloonist.
What's a balloonist?
A man who flies in a balloon. I once flew over the Alps in a balloon of my own making. You have seen balloons?
Oh, I know what you mean. They had one at the fair. It was on a big, long rope, and you could go up in it for a quarter.
Oh.
I didn't have a quarter.
I was not connected to the ground by a rope. I took off from Barcelona on a windy October day. And it caught up in the air current. It carried me up above the clouds. And I traveled for a long time. Soon, I ran out of cheese.
Oh.
After I ran out of wine, I saw that I was over a tremendous desert. And then I was back in the clouds again and carried on and drifted. And then I drifted down gradually over a strange and beautiful country. And I landed in the midst of some people who thought that I was a powerful wizard and swore to do anything that I wished.
They have a tendency to do that.
They built this city, this palace. They live in peace and happiness.
Well then, why wouldn't you let the Winkies who were fleeing the witch in here?
Oh, right. The witches have been my greatest fear. You see, I have no magical powers whatsoever, but I soon discovered that the witches were able to work magie real, véritable, authentique, dangerous magic. And you see, well, if the witches did not think that I was more powerful than they, well, the ones in the north and the south were good, the ones in the east and especially the west were very, very terribly wicked. And if they did not think that I was more powerful, they would have destroyed me and enslaved the people of this city.
Wait, so you wouldn't let the Winkies in because you were afraid of the witches?
Oui.
And you sent Dorothy to kill the witch that you were afraid of?
When I urged that she had killed the witch of the east, I had hoped for the first time in years. And look, she did it. She killed the witch.
Oh, I think that you have taught me everything that I need to know about the difference between being brave and cowardly!
Shout at me, s'il vous plaît. It makes me nervous.
It makes you nervous?
Oh, oui.
What about us? What about the things you promised
Well,
us? What about Tin Man's heart?
Well,
or Lion's courage?
Well,
and Scarecrow's brain!
But you've had them the whole time.
Oh, no, we haven't!
Can you believe this guy?
You don't get around this that easy.
You made promises and Dorothy delivered!
You promised us real things, a real brain!
A real heart!
Real courage! That's what we want!
Fine. Scarecrow, un moment, s'il vous plaît.
Oh, I can wait.
I can give you brains, but I cannot teach you how to use them. You must do that yourself.
My head is bursting with concepts.
And fiber. Scarecrow, I have done you. Now, Tin Man. Okay, approchez-moi. Approchez-moi.
Here.
You want a heart? You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. A heart will never be made practical until it can be made unbreakable.
Well, I still want one.
I shall have to open your chest, mon ami.
Go right ahead.
Hold that open.
It's just hollow.
Aha. There you are. Now, remember, my sentimental friend, that the art is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others.
Oh, it beats. Come and listen, it beats.
Oh, yes.
Brave lion. Drink.
What is it?
Courage. At least it is when it is inside you, because courage is something inside you. So this cannot be called courage until you have swallowed it down.
Oh.
And how do you feel?
I feel full of courage! Hey!
You made them very happy. Thank you.
How can I help but being a humbug when everybody asks me to do things that everyone knows can't be done? Your friends, well, they imagine that I could help them with their problems, but you, it will take more than imagination to get you back to Kansas. I shall have to take you there myself.
Huh?
Will you? Could you? Are you a good enough wizard to manage it?
I arrived via balloon. We shall leave via balloon. Follow me.
I'm excited.
Good people of Oz, this is positively the finest exhibition ever to be shown. Oui. Ah, well,
Be that as it may, I, your wizard, par ardua ad alta, am about to embark upon an hazardous and technically unexplainable journey into the outer stratosphere to confer, converse, and collaborate with my wizardly brethren. And I hereby decree that until what time, if any, that I decide to return, that, Scarecrow, you know them, you love them, by virtue of their highly superior brains, shall rule in my stead. And obey them as you would me. That is all. Come.
Getting on that thing, Dorothy. There is no way that is safe.
Whoa, hold the rope!
Here I go!
Don't go without me!
I can't come back, I don't know how it works.
Scarecrow! Hold on!
No! Scarecrow, let go!
Oh,
okay!
So, do you wanna,
I got the legs.
Right.
We'll never get.
I know you're upset, but trust me, that thing was totally unnatural.
Well, stay with us then, Dorothy. I mean, we all love you, and we don't want to see you go.
It's very kind of you, but this could never be Kansas.
Looks pretty much the same to me.
Scarecrow, what am I gonna do?
Why not call the flying monkeys and have them carry you across the desert?
I never would have thought of that.
Oh, wait. Oh, no.
Hidey, 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 hi. Hody, 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 ho. Heedy, 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 he.
What do you wish, Dorothy Gale?
Please fly me to Kansas.
This cannot be done. We belong to this country alone, and we cannot cross the desert. We shall serve you any way in our power, but I'm sorry we cannot help you. Goodbye.
Wait, what? No.
I guess I wasted the charm of the golden wishing cap, and to no purpose.
No. Oh, Dorothy, it is too bad, but you know, we'll think of something.
What about the other witch?
Which witch?
Which witch?
You got there first.
The witch in the south. She's supposed to be good, right?
Yes. Her name is Glinda, and she is supposed to be the most powerful witch of them all. She rules over the Quadlings, yes. And they're supposed to be happy people, so.
How do we get there?
Follow the yellow brick road.
No, but that's south, and there's dangerous woods and wild beasts.
Well then, I'll take it upon myself to guide Dorothy to the south. Besides, I long for the countryside again, and well, Dorothy will need someone strong and brave to protect her.
Indeed. Which is why my axe and I will accompany Dorothy to Glinda.
When do we start?
Wait, you're coming?
Of course. Anything good that ever happened to me happened because of Dorothy. She lifted me off the pole and brought me to the Emerald City.
Can we start now?
Of course!
Follow the yellow brick road.
This sounds familiar. All right.
The other way this time.
Guys, look, we're near the yellow brick road, right?
It's actually been very pleasant.
It's easier to enjoy the scenery when you're not worried about a witch.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't take much convincing for us to get through there.
Nice guy.
These woods seem wilder.
These woods are perfectly pleasant. In fact, I'd like live my whole life here.
Seems gloomy to me.
What? No, not a bit. Like, look, here, check out how the soft, dry leaves just crunch underfoot. And, oh, look at this. You see how the fresh green moss just clings to the bark of this old oak tree. truly a wild beast could not wish for a pleasanter home.
There are wild beasts in this forest?
Oh, of course! Although, I didn't mention it, I haven't seen any in a while.
I smell them.
Huh?
All sorts of them.
What?
Up ahead. Welcome, O King of Beasts. You have come at a great time to fight our enemy. Bring peace to the animals of the forest. Let's go.
Right. What's your trouble?
We are threatened by a fierce monster, which has lately come into our domain. Like a great spider. It has a body as big as an elephant.
What? Wait, how big? That's what I thought.
It has legs as long as tree trunks.
Oh, of course.
It has 8 of these long legs. As it crawls through the forest, it seizes an animal with its leg and drags it to its mouth as a spider eats a flower. Not one of us were safe. So we called a meeting to decide our fate when you came among us.
Are there any other lions in the forest?
There were some, but the monsters ain't.
Where is your, great spider now?
Yonder among the oak trees.
Stay with my friends. I'll go take care of your spider.
No, let me help.
No, just stay here and protect Dorothy.
All right, crazy legs, I'm here. Let's see what you got. Okay, that's a little scary, but I think I got it.
So, once Dorothy has been safely returned to Kansas, I shall return here to rule over you all as your new king!
That was incredible. You were so brave. How did you do it?
Yeah, well, it was really only a big spider, and well, I'm a lion!
Look, that must be the hill past the forest that the little porcelain people told us about. This castle can't be far off.
And I can go back to being a dog that doesn't talk in Kansas.
Oh no. Look, I'm sorry, Dorothy, but here, our friends are kings and lord mayors, and you have magic ruby silvers and a golden mission cap that summons flying monkeys who'll do whatever you say. This isn't home. Oh no. But Dorothy, look, I will always understand you, Toto. You know that. I do.
Whoa!
What is that? Those are the quabbling hammerheads.
There's like a jillion of them!
Look, her shoes. It's her. She made it. You're Dorothy.
Yes? How did you know?
We've been looking for you. For all of you. Well, here we are.
Yeah, now what?
Oh, they're getting closer. Oh my, their necks are like 9 feet tall.
Oh my goodness.
Great.
You're very territorial. Oh, so you were listening. It was an honest mistake. Let it go. Now we have to figure out how to get Dorothy to Glinda.
My cap.
Oh, you have the golden wishing cap.
Hidey, 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 hidey. Hody, 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 ho. Hee, 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 hee.
Please fly us to Castle of Glinda.
This we can do. We are safely landed.
Thank you for helping us.
We would have helped you even without the cat, Dorothy. Goodbye and good luck to you.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you.
Come with us to Glinda's castle. She will be so happy to see you.
Why is she looking for me?
She wants to help you get home.
How does she know that I have to get home?
She's been watching you.
How long has she been watching me for?
Since you killed the Witch of the East.
Well, why didn't she come help us?
Glinda does not leave her castle.
Why? Because she does not leave her castle.
That's why we were looking for you. Oh, and here we are. Positions! Presenting Glinda Gloriana Glittergleam. First in her name, first in our hearts. Holder of the secret circle, possessor of the pristine prism, character of the precious porpentine, and keeper of the crystal key. The glorious witch queen of the south.
Dorothy, are you all right?
Yeah, but I'm here. Please, Glinda, I really do need to get home. My aunt and uncle, they must be worried sick. I've been gone for so long.
Oh, bless your dear heart. I am sure I can tell you of a way to get back to Kansas. But if I do, you must give me the golden wishing cap.
Willingly. Here. It's of no use to me now, and since it's yours, you can command flying monkeys 3 times.
I think I shall need their service just those 3 times. What shall you do when Dorothy has left?
I shall return to the Emerald City, for Oz made me its ruler, and the people like me. Oh, but I'm worried how to get back past the Quadling Hammerheads.
My first command to the flying monkeys will be to carry you to the gates of the Emerald City, for it would be a shame to deprive the people of such a wonderful ruler.
Wonderful?
You are unusual, but that is wonderful. What will you do when Dorothy leaves?
Well, the Winkies were very kind to all of us, and they did mention that they needed a new ruler after the witch, died. And I don't sleep, and I'm a very hard worker. So I think I can help them rebuild their country, and I shall want to return there.
My second command to the flying monkeys will be to take you to the Winkies, where I am sure you will rule wisely and well.
Thank you.
Lion, where will you go when Dorothy and Toto return home?
There's a great forest just past the Hill of the Hammerheads. Beast there made me their king. I return there to protect them.
So you shall. For my third command to the flying monkeys will be to carry you to your forest. Then, having used the powers of the golden wishing cap, I shall give it to the queen of the flying monkeys, so that she and her people may be free forevermore thereafter.
You are as kind as you are beautiful. But how do I get back to Kansas?
Your ruby slippers will carry you over the desert.
Huh?
If you had known their power, you could have gone back to your Auntie Em the very first day you came to this country.
But then I should have never got my brains. I would still be stuck in that cornfield.
And I would still be rusting in the woods until the end of the world.
And I would have been a coward forever.
And I'm glad I didn't know until now. But it's time to go.
The ruby slippers have many wondrous powers,
But one of the most curious is how they can carry you to any place in the world in 3 steps. And each step is made in the wink of an eye. All you have to do is knock the heels together 3 times and command the shoes to carry you anywhere you wish to go. Are you ready now?
Come here. Oh, no, I don't. You'll rust. Here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes. Say goodbye, Toto. Goodbye, Toto. Please find me on them. No place like that. No place.
Dorothy, it's me, Anna. Wake up, honey.
Oh, Aunt Anna, it's you.
Dorothy, dear. It's Anna, darling.
And Uncle Henry, too.
Thank goodness you're both here.
Yes, darling.
I could have sworn I wasn't asleep, but I thought.
It was just a big storm.
Hello there. Anybody home? I heard the little girl got caught in the big storm. I'm told town's a mess. Wind blew the water tower over. Drowned a woman.
Was she wearing purple?
Yes, she was.
Drowning is a terrible way to die.
How is the girl?
Yeah, well, she got quite a bump on her head, and for a minute there, we thought she was going to be leaving us.
But I did leave you, Uncle Henry. That's just the trouble. And I tried to get back for days and days and...
Oh, there, now, lie quiet, honey. You just had a bad dream.
But it wasn't a dream, Auntie Anne. I left you.
We dream a lot of silly things when we're young.
Oh, but anyways. We're home, Toto. We sure are.